Pink ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I am here to review the series premiere of Riverdale. It's finally here. I've been talking about it for weeks, and I gotta tell y'all, hold up. Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. I got this thing going on. My back and my stomach hurt, like, all the way wrapped around. I hope I don't go to the hospital. It really hurts. But, check this out. I'll put it to you like this. I'm in. It definitely was better than Star, where I watched the first episode of that, and I was like, yeah, I give zero fucks about this, and I will not be donating any more fucks to even watch any more of this. First of all, and for some of y'all that do follow me on Twitter, which I have told you guys you probably should start doing, because contests, and I'm going to start involving y'all more on the channel, but I was live tweeting with Geeks of Color, and I tweeted something that I feel like, they introduced so much in this episode that I feel like this needs to be a 2-hour premiere. Because they really introduced everybody. Now, the thing about that is, and it's a premiere, so I know that, at least I'm hoping going forward, it's not going to be so much, so it's so disconjointed, because, we got a lot in this fucking episode. Like, a whole bunch. We knew it kind of centered around somebody dying. Spoiler alert, by the time we get to the end, we find that was no accident. He did not fall off the boat. He was shot, boom, square dead in the middle of the forehead. So, and we have already been teased. Monday they start investigation, and by 5th period, the first arrest will be made. Speaking of arrested, Miss Grundy need to be arrested for fucking 15-year-olds. Keep this in mind. We were introduced to this series that these people are sophomores. 9 times out of 10, none of them are even 16 yet. Miss Grundy, your ass needs to go to motherfucking jail for fucking a 15-year-old. 15. I know the dude looked like he 32, but he 15. What else? So he's smashing the teacher. Poor Betty. But I got the feeling Betty gonna get live mid-season. They showed a thing in the when they was on the cheerleading trials where she was gripping her hand so tight that she had broke the skin. Veronica is gonna actually be good for her because she's letting her out. Like, I like how they have Betty and Veronica's relationship. Like, Betty was like, I was Cheryl Blossom, I was worse than this bitch. I don't want to be like that no more. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, this is from the creators of Gossip Girl. And first of all, Veronica was giving me all of the Blair Waldorf I needed in life that I've been missing since Gossip Girl. She was giving me every bit of Blair Waldorf that I motherfucking love. That bitch was reading for filth. That bitch's one-liners was everything. When she was talking about Archie and she was like, y'all got a thing? Because I've had every flavor, boy, but orange. I'm like, bitch, yes. Then the little gay character, Kevin, came up and he was like, and you're gay? Good. Let's be best friends. Like, her one-liners was everything. And when she read Cheryl Blossom for filth, bitch. First of all, as soon as this started, I was like, all right, we got a gay best friend character with Betty, which I knew was the case because she didn't have bra on. So that was like, that is the GBF 101. You can just be in your bra and undies in front of your gay best friend, okay? That is screenwriting GBF 101. So that was already, I knew. What came after that later on in this motherfucking series, I thought he was just going to be the typical gay best friend, the comic relief. Bitch, when they said Moose was closeted, and this bitch said, I just got a proposition by somebody in the bathroom, and I put it to you like this. His name is Moose, but his appendage is more like a horse. I'm like, who is writing this? What gay man is writing this? Because they is right. The reads and the little punchlines, the house down, boots, doing it, giving me all of the fucking life. Y'all know how I feel. Because if you're going to have a gay character, bitch, don't have him there just to have him there. And he was giving me all the life. Him and Veronica was giving me all the life in the episode. Speaking of reading, let's talk about Josie and the motherfucking Pussycats. What else was giving me life? First of all, for my pink ladies and my T-birds that have watched my other reviews, you know, like I was saying, I was excited about this series because I know of Archie comics, but who I really like is Josie and the Pussycats. However, bitch, it's Josie and the Black Panthers, bitch. They all black. I'm like, what? What? I'm looking for this. And she came and she did. Look, I see you checking for our ears. Let me tell you something right now. We were trying to look for an iconic look. I'm like, who is writing this? Because they are giving me all the fucking life. Like I said, the episode was rushed because they were trying to get so much in to introduce us and submerge us in this neighborhood. I mean, what you have to do, you know, you do have to pretty early on tell us like, yo, this ain't your mama's Archie comics. So they did have to establish that very quickly. I do think a 2-hour premiere would have probably served this a lot better because they had to rush a lot of stuff in. Y'all ain't tell me my jacket was crooked. They had to rush a lot of stuff in. So I'm giving you all these bonuses and all this tea about how I'm here for the show. Now let's talk about some of this shit that I was like, really, bitch? Okay, so first of all, let's start with the cheerleading thing, which I think I got that wrong. Full disclosure, I knew Josie and the Pussycats I knew Josie was black. I didn't know they was all black. But I had already did my bumper. You know, guys know I do like the Sailor Moon bumpers for my episodes. I'd already did the bumper. And I had made Betty a cheerleader because I remembered that from the comic. I don't remember Veronica being a cheerleader, so I don't know if that's canon or not. But if I'm Cheryl Blossom, and I'm the queen bee at a school, and it's this new girl, and I'm trying to, you know, that's also high school writing 101. That's Heathers, that's Mean Girls. Bitch gonna be a problem. I need to get her on my squad, except for in this case, literally on my cheer squad. And who we talk about the name River Vixens? Bitch. Riverdale cheerleaders. River Vixens. Shouldn't they have been like the River Dolls? Like Riverdale? Like, but anyway, and I will be ordering a motherfucking t-shirt. I will be having a t-shirt that says River Vixens. Y'all will see it on one of these damn reviews. But you tell me, okay, you're on the squad, but she's not, and this bitch just brand new to the school, just motherfucking read me for filth like that, and snatched my motherfucking edges. Oh, bitch, you don't make the squad, and I'm make your school year live in hell, bitch. That's usually how I go. Of course, Veronica is one of our main characters, so that couldn't happen. But in real life, oh, bitch. Well, how about this? Neither one of you, are y'all a package? Oh, are you? Okay, well, how about ain't neither one of y'all on the squad? Next, who competing next? But it's cool. Speaking of cheerleading trials, another thing I didn't like. That stunt kiss with Betty and Veronica making out, bitch, no. Bitch, no. And holy, y'all know I'm an advocate for LGBT. But y'all gonna quit taking my motherfucking icons of my childhood and making them lesbian and gay. They ain't all got to be. It's real people that's lesbian and gay. I know, I got plenty of them in my goddamn family. But everybody is not. I don't know if any of you guys ever seen, I don't even remember what review I talked about this, where I was mad at Once Upon a Time because they made Little Red Riding Hood and Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz lesbians, and that shit pissed me off. Y'all start having Betty and Veronica start fucking around here. I might not make it through this show. I'm telling you the truth. I might not make it because I wasn't feeling that. However, the Moose and Kevin is the gay character. I don't know if he's canon or not. I know he wouldn't be canon gay, but I don't know if Kevin is an original Archie character. But I know Moose is. And making him, because he was kind of a bully, making him a closeted gay. Amazing. I'm here for that. That was the storyline I wanted to see more than anything else. Fuck this murder. Fuck this Betty and Veronica and Archie shit. Fuck Archie and the teacher. Can we get to closeted Moose? trying to fuck the little gay boy. Where's that at? I'm here for all of that. Like, that was like, oh, now that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, and I'm here for all of that. What else do we get? What else didn't I like? Well, I already talked about Miss Grundy fucking a 15-year-old. Let's keep in mind they sophomores. They look older, but he's a sophomore. You fucking a sophomore. Something else I'm not here for, the whole, I don't know if I want to play varsity football because I want to do music. I'm not too here for that. I'm not too here for that either. Like, I was one of those perfect crosses between like a Betty and Veronica. Because I was the cheerleading captain, and I was student council vice president, and I was in all the honors classes. But I was also the mean girl. Not mean. I wasn't mean like that. But I was a queen bee type. Not necessarily mean. It was like, you ever seen the movie Jawbreaker where they were talking about Courtney Shane, who I love? And they were like, shit, I was the mean one. But I wasn't a fighter, and I didn't like dog nobody or anything like that. But compared to my best friend, who was the valedictorian, and everybody fucking adored and loved and worshipped the ground she walked on, and she was prettier, and she was thin, and she could sing and all this shit. She was the Lady Di Reagan High, and that pissed Courtney off. You see what I'm saying? If you ever seen Jawbreaker, I should have made that a contest. I should have made that a contest question to see if y'all would have picked up that quote. She was the Lady Di Reagan High, and that pissed Courtney off. But anyway, with that being said, I was very active in high school, is the point that I'm trying to make. And I never understood that dichotomy. And you have to understand, I graduated in 1995. I graduated early. I had only been 17 a month when I, on top of that, so I was young too. I had turned 17 a month before I graduated. So my whole senior year, I was 16 years old. And like I said, I was student council vice president. I was captain of the cheerleading squad. I was in show choir. I had a part-time job. And when you young, you don't really need that much motherfucking rest. So I'm not really trying to hear that you can't play varsity football because you can't write your music. Why the fuck can't you? Why the fuck can't you? Yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. Get the fuck out of here. That is a fucking no-brainer. That's something y'all need to borrow from DeGrasse. Y'all, them motherfuckers was in a band and still play basketball and football and shit. Come on now, no. It wasn't a whole bunch I didn't like. The writer as a narrator trope is a little bit overused, and I would have liked to have seen more Jughead. Y'all introduced every other character, and we can almost tell you what their character is to a certain point already, but all we know is Jughead and Archie fell out some kind of way. And he really wasn't in the episode but for this long, but since he is writing a book about what's going on, I think we're going to get to know, we'll get a little bit more Jughead. Also, out of everybody on the show, not including the adults like Luke Perry, let's keep it 100. Cole Sprouse is the most famous one out of them. So they probably got to pay him a little bit more money to be on screen. The more he on screen, they probably got to pay him more. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Other than that, the pace was a little bit rushed. We got introduced to a lot. Like I said, my main thing is even an hour and a half. I think even if you would have did a 90-minute first special, that would have lent a lot more to it because they were just giving us so much, so fast. Betty's mom is a bitch. She's a big fat bitch. She's the biggest fat bitch in the whole wide world. She ain't even a fat bitch, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, you doing too much. I do want to know, because that's going to come up. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, that's got to come up because the boy that died did something to Betty's sister, and that's the reason why Betty's mom is like this, and the reason why she don't really care for Archie, because she thinks the same thing is going to happen. You have to look for little clues. And I know we used to slocky TV shows, but sometimes motherfuckers actually can still write good and foreshadow and be clever. And I found it very odd that they said something about Betty. The first scene, he was like, Betty, that wasn't the first scene, but like the first scene with her and the mom, and he was like, they may both have red hair, but Archie is not Jacob or whatever his name was, the Blossom kid that got the hole in the head. And one of my tweets when I was tweeting with Geeks of Color, one of the tweets, somebody said, I think they related. And I kind of think so too, and I'll tell you why. And again, that's a little bit of foreshadowing, a little bit clever. And yeah, in the comic books they were red, but for you to go so far as to make Josie and the Pussycats black, because let's keep it 100, even if they was black, you still could have gave Josie red hair, you still could have gave Mel blonde hair. It's not unheard of for black girls to have different color hair, especially in a band. But you didn't. And that's something that's iconic. Josie's red hair is iconic. And you could have gave that black girl a red rinse in her hair. That's iconic. Or she could have had red streaks or even a red piece in the front of her hair, but you didn't. The only other redhead people are the Blossom twins. And we know that Archie is a redhead, and that's iconic. And at first, I was like, they making so many jokes about him being a ginger that it was almost taking me out of it until somebody tweeted that and said, I think they related, and it clicked. Because they trying to put that in your head. Them is the only redhead people. They just putting that in your head for a reason. And can we talk about the read of the night? Didn't come from my two favorite characters so far. I think Josie will probably be one of my favorite characters too, but we really didn't get enough from her. Can we talk about my favorite read of the night? And it did not come from either of my two favorite characters that was given all the reads, which was Veronica or Kevin the Gay. My favorite read of the night was Justin motherfucking Gingerlake. Bitch! Look here, Justin Gingerlake. Listen. That was the read of the fucking night. All I got to say is quippy writing. Quippy writing will trump fucking story and acting for me. It will. Like, you got some quippy dialogue. I'm here for it. That's why I like Community. I used to like that show, Sports Night. I like a show that's fast-paced and quippy. And we have lots and lots and lots of pop culture references, which I'm living for as well. I'm more Breakfast at Tiffany's, and this is more like In Cold Blood. History lesson for those of y'all don't know what that is. I didn't know Truman Capote wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's, though. But anyway, Breakfast at Tiffany's is... We'll go with the movie because everybody knows the iconic... Matter of fact, the iconic Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's, classy, high class, New York, Upper East Side. And then Cold Blood was about like this murder in this rural town. This is what I'm saying about the writing is quippy and pop culture dialogue initially until you really think about it. She said that at the beginning of the show. She had just moved there. She never knew nobody died. Everybody assumed it was an accident that he just went over the thing. And In Cold Blood is about them finding out about a murder. She fucking basically said that. I'm more used to Breakfast at Tiffany's. And this is more In Cold Blood. And now it's In Cold Blood. It's a murder mystery. So I'm here for it. I can't wait to watch it again. I was so excited about this. Y'all know a lot of times I watch stuff twice before I review it. But I was so excited about this. I don't want to say it disappointed. I mean, of course, there were some things I didn't like. But, I mean, how many TV shows are perfect the first time you watch it, with the exception of, well, Insecure and Atlanta were pretty perfect the first time I watched them, so was Community. Those are all also comedies, too. So maybe that's a little bit easier to get you on comedy. But I'm in. I'm in for the long haul, man. I'm in. Like, I'm here for it. Like, I like the turn it is taking. The only thing, like, they are just not believable as sophomores, but it is written by the same people as Gossip Girl. I think I bought it more on Gossip Girl, even though they looked like they was older than to be in high school, because they was like sophomores too. But because they were Upper East Side, and what we know of them is like they're affluent and they have money that they would be doing grown folks shit, and your parents really don't care because they self-involved type people. We expect, like, I expect a Veronica to be like that. You expect spoiled rich kids to be fast like that. Rural kids, not so much. And I think that's what threw me off. So, like, okay, now that they said they sophomores, okay, cool, let's not focus on what grade they in no more. Because they look old as fuck to be 15 and 16 years old. Let's just keep it 100. But anyway, that's it for the Riverdale review. What I'm about to do right now is kick back, get some hydration in me. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on with my health. Hopefully, I don't got to go to the hospital. But I seem to be alright when I'm sitting still. Anyhow, I'm going to get me some water. I think I'm going to try to have some ice cream. I've been trying to eat soft stuff. And then I'm going to get up in this New Edition Part 2 gig and get that. I'm going to, like I said, y'all about to just basically get motherfucking bumped with videos because I was supposed to be giving y'all videos all week and then I got sick and some shit happened and I couldn't. So, thank you for watching. If you liked Riverdale, if you were into it, let me know what you think. Let me know who your favorite characters are. How'd you feel about it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Are you in? Comment below. You know how I am. I love to kiki about my shit. And Riverdale is my new shit. I'm here for it every goddamn week. I'm here for it. Also, if you haven't subscribed, if you're not a Pynk lady or a T-Bird, click that little picture over there of me that looks like Sailor Moon, but skinny as fuck. And these are, I'm going to click the Razzies. The Razzie and Oscar nomination vids. So that y'all can check those out. Because those were posted the day of the Oscars. But like I said, some shit went down. I had to take them bitches down real quick. So now that I'm off, they're back up. So I'll link those down there. But thanks for watching. Love you guys and deuces.